Okay, so I'm gonna do some video feedback for your Lab 10. And this is for Group 5. Your introduction, caffeine has been seen to have positive impacts on attention and energy, but negative effect on sleep. I think that statement, and you typically your statement there would have some of the resources that you have found to support those statements. And then your statement about how might it impact GPA, that sounds like that's part of your hypothesis. You might want to frame that in a statement rather than a question. I like the research that shows that it impacts academic performance. I think that's spot on because it relates really well to kind of your GPA. Memory and tasks around memory, I think that also lends itself well to performance. Let's see, yep, you've got a lot on academics. And then does it have a positive or negative impact on college students? Any other variables? That's a little bit vague. So I'd probably be more specific, like what kinds of impact are we talking about? Negative or positive? So I would probably want to get, you've got a long list there of ideas, but I think I'd want to get more specific because you're going to end up with a literature review that's like 100 pages long if you're going to try to look at how does caffeine impact memory, academic, sleep duration, mental health. I mean, these are all like very different things. And so you might want to just focus on something that's really testable in the next semester and that you can kind of just zoom in on and then find the literature that supports, what it is you're specifically looking at. And I agree that looking at this topic can really help with some messages to students about their caffeine consumption. So the purpose is to get a better understanding of kind of GPA and sleep quality and quantity. I mean, again, if you want to look at all of those, you're going to have a couple different sections in your literature because they don't necessarily, well, maybe they do. Maybe they relate to one another. Maybe that's what you're saying. But that would want to be more clear then if you're trying to link caffeine consumption, sleep quality and quantity, and then to GPA, because now you've got three kind of things that you're saying they would play a role together. Caffeine being your independent variable, GPA and sleep quality and quantity being your dependent variables. But I'm wondering if you're thinking that if it has an impact on quality or quantity of sleep, then GPA is affected. If not, then you might just be kind of looking at more of a straight link between GPA and caffeine consumption. So I'd probably want to clean that up just a little bit. Okay.